Are you able to see my this slide?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
In previous section about what we have studied. In previous session, which compartment we have studied? Yes. Yes, small intestine. So in small intestine, one word I discussed about. So what is that word and which was very important? And we see it internally in small intestine. What is that? Finger like a projection or finger like a shape which we see in. Yes, what is that called? Villi. Yes. And what is the function of the small intestine? What it will do in digestive system?
Ma'am, it digests the fat digestion of fat.
Yes, it digests fat into simple substances.
Simple substances.
Yes. So today let us discuss about large intestine, which is the next compartment of digestive system. All right. And here you can see the picture of large intestine. Here, large intestine is a broader and shorter than small intestine. Okay. But small intestine is a long and it is thin, but not a broad. Okay. And small intestine is nearly 1.5 meter long. Okay. So large intestine. What is the dimension of large intestine? It is about 1.5 meter long. Okay. So what happens, the digested food which is present in a small intestine, right? All the digested food which is present in a small intestine and the left over food, it will enters into next compartment, which is that large intestine. Okay. So after small intestine, the next compartment will be large intestine. The digested food whichever remained, that will be entering into large intestine, and large intestine is about 1.5 meter long. It is shorter and wider than small intestine. And what is the main function of this large intestine? You know that stomach it will breaks the protein. Yeah, stomach it is also having food where the food is digesting in a stomach, but in that case protein is breaking into smaller part, whereas in small intestine fat is digested and the fat is also breaking into simple sugars. Similarly, large intestine is also having function. So what type of function it is taking place in a digestive system? The main function of the main function of large intestine is to absorb the water. So what is the main function of large intestine?
Absorbing water.
Absorbing water. Absorbing water from what? It will absorb the water from digested food. Okay. Remember the main function of large intestine is to absorb the water from digested food. That digested food has been reached from which compartment? Small intestine. Yes. Okay. So along with absorption of water, large intestine will also absorb vitamins and minerals from the digested food. Understood? What is the function of large intestine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the last and final step of this digested food is the undigested food, whichever remained in the large intestine. That undigested food or the waste food, whichever it is stored, that will be next. From that, we will be getting energy. And apart from that, the impurity whichever it is remained, that will be next sent to what? Rectum, and from there rectum to anus. Okay, so the last two part, which is that rectum and anum. Rectum will store all the undigested food, whichever it is passed by small intestine and the large intestine. That undigested food will be stored in the rectum, and that rectum is again joined with the anus, where anus is opening as a where anus is working as a opening. From that, the undigested food will be removed out, and that process of removal of undigested food is called as defecation. What it is called?
Defecation.
Okay, here you can see this is of large intestine structure. Is anybody having doubt?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, here undigested food is removed as the fecal matter. That means fecal matter means undigested or impurity or waste food, which is removed through the anus. Shall we move next?
Yes, ma'am.
Till here, anybody is having doubt?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
here you can see. One second.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Here you can see this is rectum. Rectum, and below that anus. Anus is working as a opening system. In rectum, the undigested food will be stored, and that undigested food will be removed through this anus in the fecal matter or undigested food or feces. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So rectum is lying at the end of large intestine. Rectum, where it is observing or it is lying, it is at the end of large intestine, and it is of muscular organ. Which type of organ it is?
Mosquito.
Yes. What is the dimension of rectum? It is about 15 centimeter long,
Long.
and where it opens through the anus. Yes, and rectum stores undigested food as a fecal matter. Next comes anus. Fecal means undigested food, impurity, waste food. We don't write it as a undigested food. Scientifically, we write fecal matter or feces. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next is anus. Anus will Anus is the last part of digestive system, where the undigested or the fecal matter will be removed by the anus. Is anybody having doubt?
No, ma'am.
Some,
No, ma'am.
someone was asking something.
And what is the meaning of abdomen?
Yes. Abdomen is nothing but it will start below the neck part, and it will end of the stomach, the middle part of your body. Stomach. Understood? Abdomen means middle part of your body. Now next we will move to glands. You know that we have discussed three main glands. Which are those three main glands? Accessory glands. Do you remember? We have discussed in the first session.
Salivary. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you answer me? Which are those three glands?
Salivary glands.
Yes. Salivary glands.
Accessories. Yes, ma'am.
Then again two more are there. Which are those?
Gallbladder.
No. Three main glands which we have studied in first session only. Why don't you remember all these things? I told this 3-4 times. Remember the glands which are very important in your body. Salivary glands, liver, and pancreas. These are what three main accessory glands of your body. Do you remember? Yes. Now let us study about these glands, how it works, what type of juices or the digestive juices it will secretes in your body. Okay. So first gland is salivary glands. It produces saliva. As the name suggests, salivary glands, it will produces saliva through a system of ducts. Duct is nothing but which is present in your mouth. Okay. So through that ducts, saliva will be produced. And these saliva contains enzymes.
Duct means
Ducts means it is present in your mouth like what we call small pipe like a structure. You can't see that by naked eyes. Okay. Huh. Through that, saliva contains enzyme. Okay. Enzyme. That enzyme will be used in the digestion of starch. Next one. Yes. And saliva will prevent in production of microbial growth. Small micro organisms, we can say that saliva will prevent in growth of that microbial, and these salivary glands it will produce nearly 0.5 to 1.5 liter saliva in your mouth or in a human beings daily. You can observe that in human beings nearly 0.5 to 1.5 liter saliva will be produced in a human beings in one day.
I have one doubt.
Yes, what doubt you have?
What is use of saliva?
Saliva it will huh, saliva it will mix with the food which you eat and makes the food soft so that that food will be easily swallowed through the esophagus. Did we discuss this in previous session?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Saliva it will be mixed with the food which you are eating or which you are chewing in your mouth, and that saliva will make your food very soft, solid, semi solid food, and that food will be easily passed through your food pipe, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here saliva is acting as a solvent. Solvent for what? Food. So remember that this is all about salivary glands, where salivary glands are producing saliva which contains enzyme, and that enzyme will digest starch, and salivary glands will produce nearly 0.5 to 1.5 liter of saliva in a day, and it will be acting as a solvent for a food. Understood? Anybody is having doubt in salivary glands?
No, ma'am.
Shall we move to next gland?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is the next gland? Accessory gland?
Liver.
Liver. Okay, can you see the picture of liver here?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And that salivary glands, did you salivary glands also you didn't say? Okay, okay. Wait, I thought you are observing that. 1 second, I'll show you.
Now we can see, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now we can see.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'll show that once again.
Ma'am, it was liver.
It was liver. Okay, 1 second. I'll show. Who is singing song?
Ma'am, Kiran.
Why you all are sitting together?
Somebody is humming like a bird.
Can you see salivary glands now?
No, ma'am. We are able to see the liver. Ma'am, we are able to see only liver.
Now?
Yes.
Now can you see salivary glands?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh, Deva.
Ma'am, but we understand.
You understood River Ba, I know that. But you should see, no?
Ma'am, we can see now.
Now you can see?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yes. I'm a foreigner boy.
Now? Hey. Now you can see?
Yes, ma'am.
Salivary glands. Now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Now what you got on the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, mouse. Salivary gland.
Now
Salivary.
salivary glands only.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Shit. Now can you see the liver?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. See here, liver is of reddish brown color. Can you see that liver picture here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It is situated at the right side in the upper part of abdomen. Here, see. Here. I am showing with the help of cursor. Here you see. Right side of your body. Okay. Right side of your abdomen. Here you see. And if we see the liver image, the liver is of reddish brown in color. Okay. And it is the very largest gland in a human body. Which is the largest gland in a body? Liver is the largest gland in a human body. And it also secretes the juice. It secretes bile juice. So liver, which type of juice it will secrete? Bile juice. So bile juice, yes, whatever the liver is secreting bile juice, that bile juice will be stored in a gallbladder. Here you can see the gallbladder, which is in green color. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So why this liver is secreting the juice? What is the help of that juice? It will digest fat very easily. So bile juice, whatever it is secreted or produced in a liver, that is a playing very important role in digestion of fat. And that liver is also having the power of regeneration. Okay, it can create or it can secrete the bile juice whenever it is required. So remember, liver is of reddish brown in color. It is situated on the right side of upper abdomen, and it is the very largest gland in the human body. And which type of juice it will secretes in the body? No, not bill juice, bile juice. Bile juice. That bile juice will be stored in which part of liver? Gallbladder. Okay. So whenever there is a process of digestion of fat is taking place, this bile juice is helping in digestion of fat very easy and quickly. Understood? Which is the next gland of accessory gland?
Pancreas.
Can you see pancreas? Now, okay. So pancreas. Here you can see the image of pancreas. Pancreas. It is exactly located just below the stomach and behind the stomach. Okay. It is cream colored gland. Which color gland it is?
Cream color.
Actually, the cream color will not be seen clearly on the screen, so I made it yellow colored. Can you see that?
Yes.
This part is a pancreas gland. Okay, it is located just below the stomach and behind the stomach. And here, pancreas will also produce or secretes the digestive juices. Which type of juices? That is pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. Liver, which type of juice it will secrete? Bile juice. And pancreas? Pancreatic juice. Okay. And here pancreas will acts not pancreas, pancreatic juice will act on the carbohydrates and protein and changes them into simpler forms. As you all know that from carbohydrates and protein or any kind of food we don't get energy directly, right? In order to get energy, these carbohydrates or proteins are converted into simpler form. So to convert that carbohydrates and protein into a simpler form, these pancreatic juices helping. And to break the fat into simpler form, which type of juice is helping? Bile juice. In previous slide, we have seen that in liver, bile juice is secreted, where that bile juice is helping in digestion of fat and it is changing into simpler form. Whereas in pancreas, pancreatic juice is acting on a carbohydrate and it will changes them into a simpler forms. Is it clear, everyone? Pancreatic juice, pancreas gland, it will produce insulin hormone. Which type of hormone? Insulin hormone. That hormone will regulate on the sugar level. If there is a up and down in a level of sugar, this insulin hormone, it will take that sugar into a level. Means what? Whatever amount of sugar is required for our body, this hormone is helping. Which type of hormone?
Insulin hormone.
Who is secreting? Who is producing that insulin hormone?
Pancreatic juice.
Yes. Where that pancreatic juice is produced?
Pancreas.
And where bile juice is produced?
Liver.
Yes. Is everyone cleared with the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In next class, let us discuss whole digestion of process and how you can come to know that whether there is a digestion process taking place or no with the help of an activity. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody having doubt till here? Whatever I taught from first to here?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
And what I want to repeat? What you want me to repeat? Is there anyone having doubt from starting of the class till here? No. Yes, what doubt you have? Huh? Yes, yes, I'll provide all the questions, assignment work, everything I'll provide only after completion of the second lesson. At a time, I'll provide first lesson and second lesson question answers, assignment, activity. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. No problem with this, anyone.
Ma'am, I wrote yes, ma'am. Of the book, ma'am. Is it okay?